Hello and welcome to another live stream from Mr. Lazy Legs. We're going to be just looking at some of the stats that we've got coming up and some of the new ones. So let's just go over and take a look at that. So this is the new statistics website. Which it's in beta at the moment, and we do, try and grow it as much as possible and add things to it and whatnot as you do. And we are going to look at the pilot graph today because I think it's going to be quite interesting for people to see what we get out of it. So we can pick any event. So because it was the most recent, we'll just pick 17, and then you can pick whatever pilot you want. We'll look at a few. We'll start with Ree because he's the champion of the league at the moment. So we'll get into Ree, and then what this basically does, it does explain each time what everything does. But I'll just read it to you as well. These charts show a pilot's race and an event. Each table shows the race as a graph with each lap a different color. This shows consistency over a race. What we look for is as straight a line as possible for each lap in a race, but more that each lap is similar to other laps. So that's what we mean by consistency. What you can do is put your mouse over the cursor of the lap, and in the tooltip it will show you the time at that point, the lap and the gate number. So what that means is that what you can see through lap 3 in this case, actually it's a bit back to front, isn't it? That is back to front. Lap 1 should be here, so it's back to front basically. I'll fix that. That's why it's in beta. But what you can look at is lap 1. You go through all the gates, which you can see the numbers 15, 22, 35, and you can see what your time is, and then you can compare it against where you were in the lap before. So 90 seconds for lap 20 on that one, but on this one gate 20 was 53, so he was faster on the second lap than he was the first lap. And then the third lap 16, he's faster again, so he's getting faster each time he goes through. So this is quite a useful, well, it will be once I get it the right way around. But this is quite useful to see what a pilot's consistency is. And if it's a bit wavy, like there we go, in race 8, we can see there's a little bit of a swerve going through. It just means inconsistency, but it's still quick. I mean, he was still the quickest on the night, I think. So that's what that one shows. So that's a pretty good one. Race consistency over all the races for this event you've got here, which is very similar to the one that we've got event graph, except on this one all we're doing is we're just showing the one pilot. And again, you can put your mouse over it, and what we're looking for is consistency in end time as we go over, which is quite interesting as well. What we also have, which people might find again interesting, is the gate errors. Now this is based on an assumption that when you take longer to go through a gate, you've crashed. But it could be that you've got a miss gate, so you've got to go back to the gate before, which has taken its time to get through. Okay, but it isn't an error, which is why we've called it the error map. So this chart shows the pilot's error map. Each spike in the red is an error. So how we work this out basically is we run over every single gate and we work out the time it takes you to get from gate 1 to gate 2 to gate 2 to gate 3, and then we work out what that is, which is obviously very, very quick. It's like hundredths of a second or thousandths of a second if it's slinky, for example. So lots of gates very close together, and it works out what your average is for that gate over the 24 laps. So because we fly 8 races and 3 laps a race, that means that you go through the gate 24 times unless you miss one, for example. This is a good example of a miss gate. Then you're going to go through that gate 24 times, ideally. And out of those 24 times, it gets the average. And then it then scans the individual time for each gate. And when it sees that there's a gap, so here we go, on lap 3 for gate 5, up the top, 3 seconds. But his average for gate 5, if you look, is 1.389 seconds. So this demonstrates that on this particular event, it's a mistake. He obviously crashed, and this was him fixing himself. So you can look through at how many accidents they have based on what their average is to go through the gates, and these are their mistakes. Now, if you scroll down a little bit, it says down here at the bottom, total cost of potential errors, 34 seconds in Ree's case, which I believe is the lowest for any pilot. So out of all 8 races, he could have saved 34 seconds, basically, on the entire event by not making as many mistakes. And then if we look down again, we've got a table which shows all this in detail, except not the averages. It just shows the gates that you've missed. Okay, it will give you the round, the lap, the average, the actual, and the time that you've lost. If you notice here, look, so you know what the gates mean. G is for a standard gate, and then if you see a T, that's a candy cane, okay, or a turn in this instance, hence the T. So this is also quite helpful, that you can look down and then you can see with the subtotals how many seconds you'd have lost in that round. So in round 3, he lost 10 seconds because of mistakes on these gates. And the idea is that you can go back into the sim, find what that gate number is, which I'll show you in a second, and then you can just try and improve. And that's the whole point of why we're looking at the stats, is so that pilots can gradually improve. So this is a really, really useful tool to see what gates and what set of obstacles, which is going to be the next chart. Obviously this is in beta, so we're building on it, but there's going to be a next one up here, which is going to be obstacles. And an obstacle is obviously 3 gates or 2 gates or more. I'm trying to try and do it for 3 gates or more. It's basically an obstacle. How long does it take you to get through a ladder, for example? And how can you improve on getting speed? Now at the moment, we've only got time, but in the next update, we're going to have distance as well, which is going to be really, really crucial, I think, in showing pilots how much you lose by going wide and how much you save on time by going tight to the gates. You're more likely to have an accident if you go tight to the gates, but it'll be good just to see the difference between those two. So that's in the next update, which it won't be for a while, but when it does come out, that will be the next part of it. So this one, again, is quite useful. So what we're going to do is, if we go back and then go back into 17, and because I need to know what the, let's just switch this on a minute, as soon as I can get on it. There we go. Okay, so we've got gate 36. Now gate 35 and 36 actually come up quite often for Ree. So if we look at that and find out where that is, there's only 42. So let's just see what this one is. Just go through it. Gate 35. Right, there you go. That's gate 35. So gate 35 and then gate 36, which is this one. So this obstacle was a little bit tricky on quite a few laps and quite a few rounds. So this is where you can just come in and go, right, okay, let's see, how do I do this and how do I do it better and cleaner? What lines do I need to take on an elevated lace, which is what this is, an elevated lace. So that's the whole point of having. Okay, and if you look down here, you can see on round 1, he had 36. On round 2, he had 35, 39 and 40, obviously different laps, but for round 5, 36, 37 on round 6, 36 on round 7. So you can see 35 on round 8. So you can see the issues had on this one. And this is why the stats are really useful, because it will highlight where you can improve. What can I do to get from one gate to a lace and improve so that I don't make that many mistakes. And there you go. That is an ideal solution of... what's that about? Oh, you're kidding.
Can you just give it a quick charge and then it will turn on?
Has it not turned on at all? No, have you not been practicing at all in the last 10 minutes?
I've been trying to get on, but I don't know why it's not working. And then it just went... Ugh.
Alright, okay.
I think it should tell me when it starts running out of battery. I've watched the video though.
Okay. I can't remember what I've done with the charger. I thought I left it out so I'd remember where it was. Sorry folks, I will be back with you in a second.
Is it behind your laptop?
No. Oh, I lose it every time. Right, because we've had a little bit of a boo-boo, we're going to get Holly to do this. Just wait for it to see if it rises. One cable does it and the other one doesn't. I'm going to make sure that I've got the right cable, otherwise it won't charge. No, that's the wrong one. I think it's got to be the thick one.
Does not do the black one?
That took me a minute. As I put it in, of course. No, it's going up now. Actually, one is, the other one isn't. Come on. Just leave that for a second and we'll see if it goes up. Right, because we haven't got much time, we're going to have to get Mouse to practice on this one. So that's the stats. Anyway, they are growing, and you can, if you want the link for it, it'll be on Facebook. So just search for MDR Tiny Whoop Go on Facebook, or you can also just go at Discord, discord.mrlaserlegs.com, and you'll be able to find them. The link to it, so you can have a look yourselves. It does do quite a few events, but mostly mine, because since the update, I think I'm the only person that's actually doing events at the moment for Europe and well, for the world actually. But you can see that these are obviously all the events. Not everything works. So the special event that we did doesn't, because that happened before the update. So all that does is give you errors. It does some things, but not everything. Right. So I'm going to just move the mic, and Mouse can sit down. And yeah, okay. So they're both slowly charging now. Can practice, and then I can talk you through the lap. So I think you might need to switch on the root sequencer.
Can we like move this because I need it on the table?
Switch on, that's it, yeah. So this is the actual track. It's got some old school gates that I haven't thought of names for at the moment.
You're gonna have to tell me if I do something wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, this controller takes some getting used to. Please don't take pictures of me. I miss. Oh my god.
That's it. Round. Well, actually, we're not in there, so you can't hear it, can you?
No.
Where's my mouse?
It's there.
90.
There you go, straight across.
Gate 20. Gate 21. Gate 22. Gate 23. Gate 24. Turn 26. Gate 27. Gate 29. Gate 30. Gate 31. Gate 32. Gate 33. Gate 34. Gate 35.
Oh my god. Missed.
Gate 36. Gate 37. Gate 38. Gate 39. Gate 40. Gate 41. Gate 42. Gate 43. Gate 45. Gate 46. Gate 47. Lap 1. Time 1:59.21. Turn 5. Turn 6. Turn 7. Turn 8. Turn 9. Turn 11. Gate 12. Gate 13. Gate 16.
I don't know what I've done wrong.
You got to go in there
Gate
and go out. That's it. Round.
That's,
That's
what I
it.
did wrong.
Turn
Straight up. Round again.
Turn 15. Gate
There you go.
16.
Okay, thank you.
Gate 17. Gate
I didn't go with the candy cane.
Gate
That's why.
20. Gate 21.
Can't get in it.
22. Gate 23. Gate 24. Turn 26. Gate 27. Gate 29. Gate 31.
It's a different controller for mouse in fairness, so it's takes a bit of getting used to, my controller, but hers is charging.
Gate 37. Gate 38. Gate 39. Gate
So but don't be deceived.
Gate 41. Gate 44. Miss.
Oops.
45.
Not my fault.
Gate 45. Gate 46. Lap
Oh,
2.
sausage.
Time 1:38.83. Gate 3. Gate 4. Turn 5. Turn 7. Turn 8. Turn 9.
Everything's just going blurry.
Turn
It's going to annoy the heck out of you, isn't it?
12. Gate 13.
Your
Yeah.
controller should be fine in about,
Turn
I'll give it
Gate 16.
5 minutes.
Gate 7.
If you hear me shouting at my screen, you know why.
Gate 19. Gate 20.
Do you know who's doing it tonight? Oh, should go.
Oh, no.
Why don't you know?
Because I haven't looked, because you're in my seat.
2.
Fair enough.
23. Gate 24. Turn 20.
Do you find your seat comfortable?
No.
Gate 20.
No, I didn't think you did.
Gate 29.
It's not very
Gate
comfortable.
30. Gate 32. Gate
I thought you liked your
34.
chair.
Gate 35.
I do. It's not comfy.
36. Gate 37.
Get flat boom.
Gate 30.
Oh dear.
Gate 39. Gate
Oh,
Remember, you get a penalty if you try and go through a gate and then go straight through the wrong way.
Gate
What?
44.
It doesn't count you if you go through it too quick.
Mm.
Gate
Wait, I can't go through a gate too quick.
5 minutes, only if you go through it the wrong way.
1, 20, 7,
Right,
7,
we're going to go and try Mouse's controller. Well, I can't remember what we got to do. It's got to be plugged in before you. Is it got to be plugged in or something before you switch it on? Or I can't remember.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry about that. I'm in a bit pear-shaped. Okay, so I can't use it like that. Got to put my desk back. She's destroyed it. Right, so we've got time to do probably just 2 quick multiplayer. So let's just quickly jump into multiplayer, and if you guys want to jump in, you don't have to. I just like going in. I like the setup when it's like this. Right, let's just see what the sort of times we're getting from folk. There we go. HelloFresh 4. Well, I just did it in 5 minutes. M3 How did it in 3. Kev 3. Asus 3 to be close between those two. 2 minutes for Ree, and Sammy at the moment on 2 minutes 6. Okay, interesting. Okay, let's just Scooby-Dooby off, and we're just going to start this. I don't know what's going on, but I'm getting quite annoyed at my screen. There we go. Okay, here we go. We'll try this and just see if I can get a quicker time. Oh. Oops. Not a good start. Alright, let's see if I can do it without the thingies. And I've got to try and beat, I think it was 4 minutes. Remember to try and keep quite tight to the candy canes, because go flat out over the... Oh, missed. Straight round. Forgotten this one already. Not sure I'm going to beat my time. I think if I can try and do it in less than 1 minute 14 seconds, which I'm not going to do if I keep making mistakes like that. Might get quite a few missed gates today if people don't practice the track. Let's see what I'm going to get. Oh, 124, so that's a million miles away from where I want to be. I've got to do this lap in less than a minute if I want to try and make this this round up. And those who know me will know I've got no chance of doing that. Oh, missed. Straight over. Oh, got that line wrong. Missed that gate completely. Chop 4 seconds off that particular one. This is quite a tricky, I think it flows well, but I think it is quite tricky. Into the box, out the box. Trying to read what Kev has put on the stream. Because I forgot to switch in Discord, so I'm not... oh, I've done it again. Straight over again. That's a bit better. .4:16. That's an atrocious time. 1 minute best lap for me. You can do it in a minute. That's awesome. Clearly, I cannot. Right, we've got time for one more, and then we're gonna go. We're gonna go into the pits. How are we doing? A lot of concentration. Oh yeah, she was definitely concentrating. Right, wrong button. And that one. I can't do it in a minute. I wish I could, but I can't. HelloFresh.
10 seconds.
Okay, I'm comfy now. I actually thought I'd missed that one. Oh, super wide on that one. Damn it. Did I miss it again? Do you want to miss gates? Because that's a 15-second penalty. See if I can catch up to HelloFresh. Straight round through the barn doors. Oh, I missed it. I bounced off. Final corkscrew. Only a little one. 119. That's a pretty good time.
5, turn 7, turn 9, turn 10, turn 11, gate 13, turn 14, turn 15, gate 16, gate 17,
Straight over.
18,
Floor it
20,
to the big corkscrew. Oh, over.
gate 22, gate 23, gate 24, turn 26, gate 28, gate 29, gate 30,
Oh,
gate 33,
come on, lazy. Come on.
34,
Floor it over.
5, gate 36,
No, stop making mistakes, you stupid idiot. Ah, I cocked it up now.
7,
Trying to go too fast.
8, gate 39, gate 40, gate 41, gate 42, gate 44, gate 46, gate 47, lap 2, time 1:19,
119 again.
9, turn 6, turn 7, turn 9, turn 11, gate 20,
Oh.
miss 13, gate 13, turn 14, turn 15, gate
That turn 15, you've got to make sure that you do catch it.
gate 18, gate 19, gate 20, gate 21,
HelloFresh has lost me now.
22, gate 23, gate 24, turn 26, gate 28, gate 30, gate 31, gate 34, gate 35, gate 36, gate 37, gate 38, gate 39,
That's a good time from HelloFresh.
gate 41, gate 40,
Practice one was, I think, 4 minutes or something, so he's definitely improved on that one. 3:57. I'm not quite sure if that's better than what it was before. But anyway, into the pits we go. Oh, no. Events. All right, let's go to that. Click on the events, join. As you can see, we've only got one more for the final, which is next week. Why can't I join it? There we go. I'm in. Right, let's jump in. Hello.
Hello.
I forgot that I wasn't in Discord. How are we doing?
You were right.
Hold it. I was literally just going to message you then.
It was because I had to sort out mouse, which I wasn't on my to-do list.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'll find my way around this track.
Did you not look at the video?
No, just I looked at the video just now.
To be fair, you kind of need to. I mean, it's old school, so you'll probably get it quite quick because obviously you were here from the start. So a lot of the tracks I did,
Yeah, it looks like we
you'll I think you'll get it pretty quickly because it's old school.
That one thing.
Gate 15. If you get stuck with gate 15,
Track, I was busy shopping on AliExpress.
I was busy opening a VR headset.
do I have time before we start, please? How much time do you need? You've got 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Tell him no.
What?
Two-
I'm not doing anything. I'm already in the pit.
No, HelloFresh. Oh, you're in. That's fine then. Okay, yeah, that was right. I wasn't that quick.
On YouTube at 7 o'clock. Practice from 7:30.
Yeah, I know.
You'll arrive at like precisely.
AliExpress was more important today.
It is. It's a tough track. Well, it's not a tough track, but it's an interesting track.
Like, yeah,
I'm
What? I need
screwed
to
if I
buy
forget how I go through that way.
I need to buy some random shit off of Ali. Oh right, I'm flying different stick ends today.
Oh, let's hope that throws you off. I mean, doesn't throw you off.
West FPV is raiding with 5. Hello, West FPV, and welcome.
Bro, my friend misplaced my stick ends. Oh, here they are.
Stickers are
This sticker is
important.
too high, I think I'll have to change
Flo
it.
Sally, how you doing? We are just waiting for people to get in the pits, and then we're going to start with
Oh, these stickers?
2 races.
Making my laps, alright.
Yeah, you're late again.
What do you mean? I arrived on time.
Galaxy, Sammy, and Ree. That's who we're waiting for to get in the pits. Also, Mihao, who was just flying with us. We need Mihao to join the event as well if he wishes to do so. I'm not sure if he's watching the stream or if he's in Discord. I don't see him in Discord.
Another pole-ish?
Wrong button.
You just finished a tournament. Excellent, excellent. What do you what sim do you fly on, or is it real life tournament?
Let's join Twitch.
This is where.
Oh, DRL. Yes. So we're using Tiny Whoop Go for this one. I like DRL, but the back end isn't very isn't as friendly.
I've played too much Counter-Strike in my time. I keep on thinking the Go of Tiny Whoop Go is global offensive.
No. Okay, let's everyone I believe is in. Oh, Mihao is in as well. Excellent.
You've gotta defend your place on the leaderboard globally.
It's close enough.
Actually, that's that is a good point. Whilst we're just sorting out the heats, we can have a look at the old totals where it stands right now. Just it's a DRL weekly tournament. Awesome. And who won? Who won? Did one of you guys win? There we are at the moment with the top 10. 150 points. I think the catcher upper is going to be Archie FP2 if he flies tonight, but I don't think he's flying tonight. He's not on Discord. Then he could have jumped into 6, but I think everyone else, unless something drastic happens,
Yeah,
I think
I'm not moving anywhere.
no, I think the points are going to stay pretty much where it is. Right. I don't know why that.
The goal for today is push as much as you want. No, it doesn't matter anymore.
It's not gonna. No, I think the rankings are gonna.
Yeah, not much.
Yeah, push as hard as you can. Definitely don't make mistakes.
Okay, here we go. So we're going to start with the first ones. Again, we need to remember 2 things. One, points that the sim bring up are irrelevant because we're not using those. We're using a different system. And 2, yeah, because the points on the system only on the sim only allows me 8 points to give to the winner, and I wanted to give 10 points so that out of 10 people that fly, at least everyone tries to get a point. So we don't listen to the points that come up here. I'll try and be quick enough to skip between screens so that we see the points slightly differently. So the next couple of races, what we're going to do is we're just going to see how it looks on the platform. So we've got Asus, Mihao, FPV, Kev, Sammy, and Mouse for the first one. So let's fire this off. You can't hear it. There we go. We're going to sit in with.
Oh wait. Oh, I have to install the track. Be right back.
No worries. You are registered, so it's fine. So we're watching No Skill Sammy now as he comes around. He's about to go into the box, back out the box.
That's why it wasn't working.
There we go. Let's just change into this camera. There we go. Up, round, straight over into the corkscrew. Beautifully done around the corkscrew. In through the lace, in through the vertical lace, up the small ladder, and then you're going to go straight across the other side into the twisted lace. He is doing great. We can bring up the splits as well. Let's just bring in the splits. See what people are doing for their first lap. Straight in. 47 seconds. There we go, folks. That's what we've got to try and beat. 47 seconds a lap. Sammy's
now
doing
it's-
well.
Now it's working.
Okay, jumping in with FPV Kev. He comes in. Mouse does it on 102. Asus 103. In comes Kev on 108. Let's just see. Mihao just gone over. Now you get 2 attempts to do this, and the fastest is then going to put you in the best position. And which heat to put you in. Alright, we're going to, let's just see where Sammy is a minute. I think he's going to come in. And he comes. There we go, lap 2. Let's actually jump in with Sammy. No pressure, Sammy. Here he goes, through the trees. Flying around through the candy canes. Into the box. Out the box. Nice and clean. Doesn't look as quick than what you do when we're looking through the cameras. Vertical lace. Horizontal lace into the ladder. Oh, I kept on getting caught on that. Even though I built the track, it's I still kept on caught on it. Annoying the hell out of me. Into the small corkscrew. And there we go. 255. Oh, we're going to jump in with Mihao just as he goes through the barn doors into the corkscrew. Kev is similar to your time, is he? Okay. Well, you've got 2 attempts. Try and flat out. And he comes. Okay, so we've got Mouse on 255 and No Skills Sammy on 255. That's because, did you get you must have had a misgate then. Because you were definitely 15 seconds in time.
Yeah, he was.
Misgate. Asus on 259. 320 for Kev. Mihao doing really well, actually. Up through the ladder, straight across. Let's just check to see what everyone's using the brushless. There we go. We can just see there that everyone's using the brushless Micro SB1. So everyone's using the same drone. Different rate setouts though, I'm sure. Through the final corkscrew. Oh. And in. 501. Just made it.
Pilots, race is now over.
Well done, Mihao. So that's the heat 1. Again, these are not for points though. Let's bring in heat 2, which is Citrus, FPV, Galaxy, HelloFresh, and Re. There we go. So we've got Galaxy in the green.
Sorry.
Citrus, are you back? Are you in the pits yet?
Well, I was. Okay, something bugged. I'm in the pits. Yeah.
But it's not bringing you in now. Right, let's just get everyone out.
Do I need to leave?
Well, I did just leave, but it's not aborting us. Come on. Let's just try and do this and bring it in again.
I'm in.
We need to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, if everyone can leave, I'll leave as well, and then we'll
I'm with Ray.
I'm in.
Yeah, I just got put in heat with Citrus.
That's okay. There we go. Okay, so everyone's in, right? So we've got Citrus in the red, green we've got Galaxy, HelloFresh in purple, and Re in white. Let's kick it off.
Pilots, 10
luck.
seconds.
Okay, we'll watch Galaxy. He likes to be watched. Off they go, round through the start. around the trees, into the box, out of the box. You've got Ree there though in the white drone. You can just see him just in front.
Just.
Through the corkscrew. It's also worth noting that Galaxy actually flies in stable mode. Whereas Ree, in fact pretty much everybody else apart from Mouse, flies in acro. But Mouse and Galaxy are in stable.
One of two of a kind.
Let's open up the splits. 47 seconds I think Sammy was. 42 for Ree. Galaxy 109. Citrus 155. Galaxy, you got Miss Gate.
Yeah, I went back and did the gate, but apparently I still got missed.
Alright, let's check in with Ree. Ree is a super quick pilot. He is a bot. He is one with the drone. He doesn't fly it, he is it.
It's a robot.
Yes,
Yeah,
robot.
not a bot.
He is a robot. He is the drone. He controls it with his mind. You see how nice and tight he is to the gates. Incredibly tight.
It's too tight.
Very nicely done. Straight over into the twisted lace, round the barn doors, final corkscrew, and then he goes. So a Galaxy probably going to be next. This is my first ever whoop race. Mihao, well done mate, you did well. What you got to do is just try and beat the time from the race before. That's all you got to do.
Beat yourself before you beat anyone else.
Yep, don't worry about anyone else, just beat your own time. Galaxy comes in 2:48.
I definitely missed the gate. Well, I went back and did it. But
HelloFresh going round, that's gate 15, which gate 15 is a bit of a nightmare.
I have no clue.
Citrus jumps in, 2:42. Jumps ahead.
Probably missed something? I'm clueless.
Yeah, you do need to be, if you got your sound on this time, or if you put it on Miss Gate.
I'll probably turn it on this time.
Yeah, say if you do, or just tick what you want to hear, you can decide what it is that you want to hear, but Miss Gates, you definitely want to hear.
Announce gates, okay. No,
Yeah.
but what? This will announce every gate, right?
Yeah.
I don't have the option for missed gates. I only have.
No, just gates.
It automatically announces
Yeah.
if you missed a gate. It doesn't matter.
HelloFresh,
Oh, because the
3:42.
other option is. No. Okay, it's gonna tell me every gate probably.
It is going to tell you every gate, yeah, but it will also tell you which
but
gates
You
you
can
missed.
turn that off. It doesn't have to announce every gate.
I
If you
thought,
just turn off, if you turn off the announce gates, it will still tell you if you missed
Oh
a gate.
shit! Left.
okay, there we go. That's the first race. Like, let's bring in the second one. We're going to do a little bit, start getting a little bit swifter
We'll see
with
how
our
it goes.
times. So this is the second chance now, and this is to be what heat they go into and where they sit on the platform on the old starting grid. So let's kick this one off as well.
Oh,
I did do it. I don't know why it's
announce
playing games.
what?
There we go. So we've got Asus in red. We're just waiting for Mouse.
Alter? No.
Kevin purple. Sammy in white. Mouse, are you having issues? Mouse? You're not in. Why aren't you in?
Oh, like gates. Announce gates, but.
Just waiting for... Oh, Mouse is in. Sorry, not Mouse. Sorry, I meant How. Mihao. Mihao, you're not in, mate. You need to stay in the pits. Sorry, Mouse, my fault. I thought you were green, you're not, you're yellow. My bad. Just waiting to see if Mihao comes in. Oh, he is. There he is. Well done, mate. Well done. Okay, here we go. Let's kick this off.
Pilots, 10 seconds.
Let's just see how they start. We're going to watch Sammy off the start. Here we go. Straight through. First set of gates. Into the trees.
Something up.
I
There he is. Okay, we're going to go into Mihao as well as he sets off. Into the trees as well. FPV Kev, gone through the trees. Gate 15.
I had the same issue.
Straight over the box.
oh yeah.
There's no skull Sammy again. Mouse as well. Now going through the horizontal lace. And we've also got the blimp. So we'll just have a look at the top. Check what the splits are going to be when they come through. So we are looking at the white drone, which is Sammy. There he goes. 47 seconds again. Consistent. He was 47 last time on this first one. We've got red and yellow.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, like that.
There we go. Mouse 1 minute. Asus 1 minute. Super close between Asus and Mouse as they go through. Asus killing it for the trees, but he just missed one, so he had to go back for it. And we are still watching.
Can I get neodymium magnets?
No skills, Sammy.
Stupid game.
Clearly has skills. Coming in. Watching FPV Kev as he goes through the corkscrew. That's the large corkscrew. Through the twisted gate into the vertical lace, horizontal lace, into the ladder. Asus is with him. Super close. Asus is on his tail. Into the barn doors. There we go. In with Asus now, but you can just see there he is. There's Kev in the blue. He's chasing them down. Oh, I think it's the other way around now. In through the trees.
Those candy canes are gonna be a problem.
Yep. Yep. Yeah. Interestingly, people back in the olden days didn't like the candy canes either, did they, Galaxy, to be fair?
No.
But they have made the box, the capture box, bigger. So theoretically, compared to what it used to be, it should be easier to catch them.
Than it was.
Oh yeah, no, it's definitely better than what it was, because before it drove people nuts. Well, yeah, still people drives people nuts, but I can see the hitbox is definitely bigger now. Just got to keep it tight, keep good lines.
Yes, indeed.
No skill, Sammy. 2:27. Mouse 2 minutes 57. Well done, Mouse. Asus comes in on 3:11. 2:16 for Kev. I actually thought this track might be a little bit tricky for Mouse, but that's a really good time.
Yeah, Mouse is smashing it.
Just 255 last time, it's only 2 seconds.
Yeah, it's a nice track.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. So, no, you're right. Yeah, it was 255. You got the same as Sammy, didn't you?
Yep.
Yeah.
I got hooked up on a gate, which is really annoying.
Was the gate 15?
It was down there, yeah.
Yeah. Quicker again, look, for me. How well done, mate. You've made up over a minute on that one. 5:01 last time. 3:55 this one. That's what we like to see. That's all you got to do.
This is now over.
All you got to do, dude. Beat yourself. Not literally, obviously. Okay, here comes Citrus.
Does not support self-harm.
No, we don't. Absolutely not.
I have broken something because it doesn't automatically throw me out. So I have to manually get out of the race once it finishes.
Okay. That might not be you, because I'm having
I
problems
don't
putting
think
people
it's
in
me.
the race. So
No, mine's been the same.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not sure that is you. I think there might be a bit of a gremlin somewhere, because I'm struggling putting you in.
Ah, yes.
So it takes me a few attempts to click you in, so I'm not quite sure what's going on. Right, here we go. Let's start it off in a minute.
Okay,
Pilots.
good luck.
10
Whoa, good luck.
seconds.
In with Galaxy. Look at the angle of his camera. Which is why, even though he's in stable mode, he can keep up with the big boys. Nice line through there. Over the box into the corkscrew. You can just see there Ree in the white drone just in front. Through the vertical lace, horizontal lace, into the ladder. Let's bring up the splits. Into the twisted ladder, into the barn doors.
I seem to remember that from older
Yeah.
tracks, is that true?
Yeah. I've gone back a little bit.
Let's go. That's what I like to see.
Around the trees, into the box, out the box. Nice and tight to the candy cane. That's all you got to do with the candy cane. It is a nightmare, but if you can keep tight to it, you'll be fine. Just like that. 46 for Ree. That's a fast lap from Ree. 48 for Galaxy as well. Citrus on 53. HelloFresh on 107. Quick laps.
Oh, 47.1 on my end.
47.1. Oh right, yes.
Yeah.
Yours counts go into the first gate. Mine doesn't. As I discovered, you get 2 times registered. One is from the get-go, as soon as it goes beep, and then one is from gate 1. Mine is from gate 1.
Is it not the other way around? Because ours is shorter.
Oh, yes. Yes. Although what's actually logged on the system, I don't believe it is from gate 1. It's the gate that I use anyway, from the start gate onwards.
Who's blue?
Blue is HelloFresh.
Sorry.
Kev, 222, 211 for Ree. Here comes HelloFresh in for the trees. Citrus, 237.
It could be better, but for the second time flying the track, it's okay.
Well, you did really well for the second time flying the track, to be fair.
Yeah. I'm satisfied.
Well, I couldn't do it.
Here comes HelloFresh, going through the ladder, straight across, back down the twisted ladder, in for the barn doors. Small corkscrew, round and in. 333.
Pilots. Race is now over.
Okay, so that is done. What we've basically done now is worked out the order.
Okay.
I'm not going to change anything. The system has decided. Actually, I'm not quite sure how it's going to decide. It doesn't matter. We'll just see how it goes. We can swap people about heats, but I'm not going to change it because of the number of people. I'm just going to leave it as it is. I just need to quickly change the number of racers. Fastest together. 3 laps. There we go. Let's create them. Here we go. So in heat 1, we have... It's still creating it. Re, Galaxy, Sammy, Citrus, Mouse. In Heat 2, we've got Asus, Kev, Hellafresh, and Meow. So we're going to go straight in.
Absolutely packed.
There we go. So now the colours have changed. We've got Re in red, Galaxy in green, Sammy in purple, Citrus in white, and Mouse again in yellow. Good luck to you guys. I will mute myself so you guys can concentrate.
It's literally lagging on my screen and teleporting around.
Who is?
That's how fast he is.
He's a bot. All right, good luck, folks.
Hacking into the main one.
Okay, so those guys are muted because I don't like putting them off, and we're going to fly through these races now because we are running a little bit behind. So here we go with race 1. It is going to be a quickie. We're going to stick in with Galaxy to start with. Bring up the splits. Off they go. Straight round through the start, into the step down, going into the trees. Everybody's in the mix as they come through, into the box, out of the box. Oh, leave me, I've made a mistake, which means No Skill Sammy is now in the lead. Followed by Ree, followed by Galaxy, into the corkscrew. And now it's going to be between Ree and Sammy as they go through the lace, up the ladder, straight across into the twisted ladder. Down they go. Neck and neck as they come through. In through the barn doors. Through the small corkscrew. Who's going to be tightest? It's going to be Sammy coming to be tightest. There we go. 42, 42, but only just. Galaxy comes in on 46. Citrus comes in on 50. Mouse is just going through the barn doors. She's got a tough call because there was quite a lot of seconds in between. But we'll see what Heat 2 is like. Mouse comes in on 106. There we go. We're back in with Ree and Sammy as they go through the twisted ladder. Super close between these two as they come back through the barn doors. Through the second barn doors. Into the small corkscrew. Oh, they're both tight at that time. Ree as well. Ree just catches it. He's just got it back. Into the step down. Back into the trees. Oh, Ree had a hit on one of the candy canes. That is going to cost him. Oh, Sammy also had a little hit going through the, I don't know what to call it. Step up. There he goes. Goes over the box. He's got corkscrew, but I do believe if we just zoom out, we are going to see Sammy. No Skill Sammy coming straight over. And comes Ree. Straight over. Just overtaking Mouse. In through the barn doors. 2:04 for No Skill Sammy. Super close between those two. Super, super close going through. Galaxy now coming through. Didn't see much Galaxy that one because we were watching 319. Citrus now coming through the laces into the ladder, straight across to come down the twisted ladder. You can just see Mouse in the background just jumping over the box. Oh, Citrus had a hit coming back into the barn doors. Over the corkscrew. Nice and tight round there. Hit the gate on the way round though. Penultimate gate, 307. In comes Mouse. Into the twisted ladder. Round into the barn doors. It's a tough track. It's a tough track. In for the corkscrew. Nicely done. Comes in 312. Okay, that is the first heat of round 1. So again, we're not going to listen to the points because the points on this do not make sense and they are incorrect. Well, actually, those points are not incorrect, but the points will be incorrect after both heats are done. Here we go. We've got Asus, Kev, Hellafresh, and Meow. We're going to kick it straight off.
10 seconds.
And we're going to jump in with Kev. And off they go. Kev doesn't get a great start, but he doesn't always get a great start. He's quite happy to let everyone else just jump in front. so that he's got a little bit of space. You can see the blur. If we just jump in with him, sometimes when your drones are really close together, they do kind of obstruct your view quite a bit. So it's worth. I mean, the one thing that this track is going to teach you is lines. Getting your lines right, learning them as quick as possible in practice. Let's jump in now with Asus as he goes up through the ladder. Straight round, but I do believe HelloFresh is currently leading the pack. Let's bring up the splits as they come through, but we are still watching Asus, but HelloFresh is in front. In through the corkscrew, it's going to be close. And it is Asus, but only by a second, just over a second for HelloFresh. Asus must have just gripped it back. Kev comes in on 110 for his first lap. HelloFresh has just come out the box. Mihao on 120. He's doing really well as well. I'm just waiting to see if we can just catch Mihao coming through as Kev goes over the box. And there he is. You just saw him there going over the... I have no idea what to call it. I've got to think of better names for these new gates with the candy canes on top. I can't remember what I called them before. But there's Kev going down the lace. But I think we've got Asus now who's got some space. In through the barn doors. We'll see what it's like over a couple of laps. We might swap them round again like we did before. But he has got some space. Let's just jump in with Kev as he comes round now as well. Asus has got a missed gate. 15-second penalty. In fact, that looks like it. Oh, no, it is a 15-second penalty. So Asus has got a missed gate coming through that one. We won't know which missed gate it is until after the event, which is when the API stats come into play. So we won't know until tomorrow, basically. We are trying to get that caught up so we know a little bit quicker. But that means Kev jumps in front. But if Asus can get 15 seconds ahead, then it's going to make no difference to the standing. In through the barn doors. Very, very nice. Nice. A little bit wide coming around, but there we go. He does it in 3:30. Here is Kev. Let's just check out where HelloFresh is. HelloFresh is chasing down Kev as he comes through the twisted ladder. Straight round into the barn doors. Kev comes in. Let's just watch him coming in. And he comes in. He does. 3:17 for Kev. He jumps it. Can HelloFresh do the same? He has to go back. He's got a missed gate. Round through the barn doors. I'm not sure it's going to be close if he can do it. Oh, he's made another hit. Straight through. Can he keep it tight? Oh, I don't think he's going to do it. No. 8 seconds off. Unlucky. Mihao now. Through the corkscrew. Round. 3:52. Quicker. Brilliant.
Race is now over.
Race is now over. Okay. Of what the actual points are going to look like. Here we go. We are just grabbing it. There we go. This is what we are looking at. So we've got the points for the very first race in. And as you can see, everyone's yellow because it's their first race. But we've got No Skill Sammy, Ree, Galaxy, Citrus, Mouse, Kev, Asus, HelloFresh, and Mihao, all receiving points, which is great. Okay, let's kick it in.
Seconds.
It's going to be close again. Let's jump in off the start with Galaxy. Oh, he's made a boo-boo straight from the start as he goes down to the step down into the trees. There's Mouse just in front. Into the box, out of the box. Citrus is there as well in the white. into the corkscrew. Into the vertical lace, into the other lace. He's just made a bit of a mistake though going through there, but we're still watching Galaxy as it comes through. But No School Sammy's taken it. The question is, where is Ree? Because I think Ree is already gone through this first lap. 42 seconds for Ree. Super quick. Sammy comes in at 1:17. He's got a missed gate. Sammy's got a missed gate, which means Galaxy jumps in front. Citrus jumps in front as well. I think he might have more than a missed gate on that one, on Sammy. He might have 2 missed gates. We're still watching Galaxy. Let's just jump in with Ree as he comes up the ladder. Super tight. Into the twisted ladder. Into the barn doors. Tight into the corkscrew. Round into his second lap. Ree also into his second lap. He's jumped into 2 first. He's jumped back into second place, but it's only until Galaxy goes through that that first gate, and then he goes back in on 1:36. Can Citrus still do it? Can Citrus be quick enough to also still stay in front? This is for points now. The points are important. And he does! Mouse coming in through the lace. Even though she's behind in this particular heat, she is holding her own by quite a few seconds, actually. Sammy laps Mouse 3:07. Sammy 2 minutes 57 seconds for Sammy. But we're still watching Mouse at the moment. Let's just jump in with Citrus. As he goes up the ladder, back over, down the twisted ladder. If he can keep this clean, he might be able to jump in to third place. Oh, nice line going into that corkscrew. And can he do it? He does do it, but only just. That moves No Skill Sammy down. Mouse into the laces, heading for the ladder. Up the ladder, straight across, down the twisted ladder, into the barn doors. Missed it. I think she had to go back through the corkscrew. Nice curve going around there again. Mouse is in stable mode. 3:21. That is race 2 heat 1 completed. Again, I have to say this each time, but forget what the points say on this one. They are not relevant to the league or to this race. Okay, let's bring in Heat 2. Asus, Kev, HelloFresh, and Mihao. All of them are in. Let's kick it off. We're going to watch HelloFresh. He had a really good start last time. Let's see how he gets on this time. Here we go. Bring up the splits as well. Oh, first gate he hit. He's now in catch up. But he's not, because someone's behind him. I think that might be Mihao who's behind him. It is Mihao in the white drone as they go into the box. Which you saw Asus there leave it as well. FPV Kev also in the mix. But HelloFresh is catching up. Look at that already. He's chasing down FPV Kev. Mihao doing really, really well going through that corkscrew. Round the twisted barn open door. I don't know what to call it. I need help on what to call some of these obstacles. Let's just find out where Asus is there. He's being chased down by FPV Kev as they go through the barn doors. You can just see Mihao and HelloFresh in the background. But Kev's going to get this one. 107 to 108. In comes HelloFresh. He comes in on 114. Mihao now coming in next. Take his split. 134. I think that's a missed gate. Mihao must have a missed gate. Let's jump back in with these two. Oh, Asus just hit. Which meant Kev can capitalise as they go through the corkscrew. Who can keep it tightest? Who can keep it clean going through the laces? These laces can be tricky. Asus has got it back though. Straight into the ladders. Straight up. Kev having a bit of a nightmare through that lace. Down the twisted ladder we go. Back into the barn doors. FPV Kev's got some catching up to do. Through the corkscrew. Straight round. Onto his last lap. We'll watch FPV Kev. He's coming through his corkscrew. Hard right. He comes in still in second place though, but he has got some seconds to catch up. Here comes Hellafresh being chased down by Mihao. Hellafresh through the corkscrew. Oh, he just made a mistake. Mihao's capitalised on that one. He's going to go through first. It's going to be close. But it's Hellafresh who still does it. And Mihao has still got a miss gate. There's no way for him to be able to make that up now. But he's got someone to race. He just has to try and race it. Asus now coming back over. Into the twisted ladder. Into the barn doors. Hard right. Hard left. Into the corkscrew. And a hard left again. Out of the corkscrew. Hard left. In he comes. 3:05. Super fast lap. In comes Kev. Straight round. 3 minutes 12. Mihao currently leading as he comes over into the twisted ladder. Mihao doing really well. Keeping Hellafresh on his toes as he goes into the barn doors. Straight round. Into the corkscrew. Oh, super wide for Hellafresh. Mihao comes in. 3:34. Oh, he's got a miss gate, of course, so Hellafresh still takes it into third place with 3 minutes 40.
Pilots, race is now over.
Race is now over. That is race number 2 complete. Here are the points. So we've got a fastest time for race 2 with Ree, Citrus, Asus and Kev going super quick down there. Now we can got Mouse and Kev on equal points, and Asus, they are all on equal points. They got a really good start on that one. We're going to invite the passengers in. So when it goes yellow like this, this shows that it's the fastest lap of the race so far. And their points are tallied up. There we go. We've got 10 points on Mouse, Kev and Asus. Kick off this one. Race number 3. All to play for the points. We're going to start off with Ree this time. Citrus got an early start. He might have got a 2-second penalty. But Ree is still leading. There's no one in front of him. Into the box, out of the box. Citrus is on his tail though, so there's no Skull Sammy. Over the box. You can just see how close it is between them. As they're coming over. Oh! Sammy's back in the lead though as they go up through the lace. Oh, that's the ladder. Sorry, not the lace. Down the twisted ladder. Straight over into the barn doors. Citrus had such a good start, but he's just not as clean or as fast as these two. Ree's going to get it though, look. 43, 43, super close. Citrus comes into third place. Where is Galaxy? Galaxy comes in on 51 seconds. Mouse. Oh, wrong gate, Mouse. There we go. 59 seconds. Super quick lap again. Sammy's now in catch-up. He's got to chase down Ree as they go through the ladder, but Ree's got some space by the looks of it. I don't see anyone that close just yet as they go in through the barn doors. Round the corkscrew, hard left into the finish. It's going to be, is it going to be Sammy just does it? It's going to be close. How many heats are left for you? 5. There's 8 races altogether. This is the third. This is the third one. So after this one, there'll be 5 more, Mihao. You are definitely getting quicker though. Mouse comes in. 2 minutes. That's a minute a lap. That is pretty good. Ree comes in. 2:06. Sammy 2:26. He must have a missed gate. Definitely a missed gate. I need a break till 9:03. Okay. Galaxy comes in on 2:40. Not a quick lap. Let's just find out where Mouse comes in as she goes through the ladder. Tight. Down the twisted ladder. Into the barn doors. Oh, into the corkscrew. She made a bit of a mistake going into there. And she did it again, bouncing off them. Hard left. 2:59 under the 3-minute mark. Super quick.
Pilots, race is now over.
Hello.
Hello.
Can I get moved down?
No.
Oh, it's really far.
I know, no, but you're doing really well there.
If I was doing well, I would have gotten third. Not third, fourth.
Okay, here we go.
How many points do I have?
Well, you're all on 10 at the moment. Okay, so we've got Asus, Kev, HelloFresh, and Mihao. Let's kick it off.
Well, I would have gotten 1 point because I was last.
You're on a break until 1:03. You can have a race now, and then you'll be able to have a break. But you can just do what you can do, Mihao. It's not a problem, dude. You're registered, so you'll invite you in. No worries. Okay, HelloFresh again, a better start this time, but there's Asus. He's just managed to sneak in as they go through round. Oh, HelloFresh has to go back. Asus and Kev are battling it out, but Asus is at the moment still leading. Kev just behind, but we've seen HelloFresh several times how quick he is. He is fast on the straights. He can soon catch up. He's caught up already with FPV Kev. Kev now fighting for position. In comes HelloFresh. Straight into the lace. They are pretty close together now. We're going to bring up the splits. No worries, Mihao. Don't you worry. There we go. Into the corkscrew. It is going to be Asus there on 59, followed by Kev on 102. HelloFresh isn't going to be that far behind though, on 107. No missed gates on this particular race, which is brilliant. Let's jump back in with Asus. He's got some space. FPV Kev has to do some chasing to try and keep up with Asus now. Straight through, up, over. We're going to jump in with them actually. We've got, there's a little bit of space between them. Oh, he had a bit of a hit as he goes up the ladder. FPV Kev just behind. Let's just jump in with Kev. He's going for the laces. Up the ladder as well. I'm just looking to see if I can see HelloFresh also. He's just about to go for the laces as well and up the same ladder. Oh, Asus has to go back. Where is FPV Kev? Can he capitalise on that? I don't think he can. Asus has got some space in front of him now. There's Asus in the green section, which is, I believe, the second sector when we look at sector times on the stats. There are 12 gates in each sector, 4 sectors. Straight through. Let's just see where Kev is now. Kev is not that far behind. He can catch up. Where's HelloFresh? HelloFresh has got some catching up to do as well to get up with FPV Kev. He's going to have to go back for that one. It's worth doing though. If you have to spend 3 or 4 seconds going back, it's better than getting the penalty, which is 15 seconds. It's a harsh penalty. 2:55 for Asus. Super quick on that one. 3:03 for FPV Kev. Round we go. Into the corkscrew. HelloFresh 3:38. We know that Mihao is not here, so he's going to skip this one.
Pilots, race is now over.
Hopefully he'll be back on the next one. Where we are with the points on this one. Race number 3. And there we go. Fastest lap again for Ree, Citrus, Asus, Mouse and Kev. Asus has now just snuck into with 16 points, Mouse on 15, Kev on 14. As we jump into round 4. Asus did a good time. We'll see what the times are like next time after this race. And then we might Asus round. I think it's good that they've got an opportunity to actually race somebody.
Seconds.
Alright, we're going to jump in with Citrus. We are now watching Citrus. This is round 4. Off we go. Nice and clean Citrus. He's usually a really good pilot with his lines. Might not be as quick, but he doesn't make as many mistakes, he says. Commentators curse straight over, but generally he doesn't. Into the corkscrew. You can just see the flashes of the other drones. You've got Galaxy. Oh, he's missed it. He's going to have to go through it. There we go. We've got Galaxy in front. Sammy is in front. There is Ree. We've just jumped in with Ree as they go through the corkscrew. Straight round. Sammy's leading. Ree 44. 44 for FPV Kev as well. They are all racing. Let's just see if Kev is also racing. No, Ree is in chase down with FPV, not Kev, with Galaxy. I keep getting their names mixed up. Mouse comes in on 57. It looks like Citrus on 111 has had a missed gate based on that time. But Mouse is doing well, keeping him up with him. There is Ree, but where is Sammy? Sammy is currently leading. You can just see Ree behind. He's catching up as they go through the small corkscrew. Super nice and tight from Sammy. Oh, I think Sammy's got a problem with his controller. He's had to come back. Galaxy's back in it now to try and get into second place if he can. They're on their final lap. I don't think he's going to catch up now because Ree is just too far ahead. But it is a race now between Galaxy and Sammy as they come over into the corkscrew. Straight into the lasers. Let's just find out what's going on between these two. You've got Mouse and Citrus in the box, out the box. Citrus is being chased down by Mouse. Just been overtaken by Mouse as they go into the corkscrew. Again, remember, Citrus is an acro, Mouse is in stable mode, so those sorts of obstacles. 209 for Ree, 219 for Galaxy. In comes Sammy, take third place. 2 minutes 31. Let's just jump back in with these two. Citrus is in chase down. Mouse is doing super well coming around here. Hard right. In she comes. 2 minutes 43. That's 100% a PB. Not that I'm biased or anything, but obviously she is my daughter, and that is a absolutely wicked time. Couple of missed gates from Citrus though, but other than that, a good run.
Pilots, race is now over.
Okay, let's bring in Asus, Kev, HelloFresh, and we'll see if Mihao is back. He might be. Okay, I don't think Mihao is actually, I think he's actually left. But if he wants to come back, if he's still watching, you can just come back, go back into the pits, and the next time that your turn is up, it will draw you in. Okay, here we go.
Pilots, 10 seconds.
Let's say, so we've got Asus in the red, Kev in the green, HelloFresh in the blue. They all get good starts, but HelloFresh just seems to get off really, really quick. If he can just, if he could make it clean. He's got it laughing, but Asus now back in the mix. They're all grouped together as they go into the box. Straight back out the box. Straight round. Ooh, they've all been grouped back up together again now as they go into the corkscrew. Whoa, that's a bit close to the camera. Straight through. We're still watching Asus though, but there you got HelloFresh and Kev really close behind. But Asus is still just in the lead, but it's going to be super close as they go over. There we just got Kev going down the ladder as well. Kev's caught up already. HelloFresh is just a few seconds behind as they go through the corkscrew. Bit wide for Kev. Asus managed to do it in 58. 1 minute for Kev. HelloFresh is going to be coming in next on 118. He's got a missed gate. HelloFresh has come in with a missed gate. That's so unfortunate. Straight round into the corkscrew. Round. But he's actually making a little bit of space, but all it takes is a couple of mistakes as they go through the lace. I'm just watching where HelloFresh is. You can just see him now in the background going through the corkscrew, the big one. Ace is coming down the twisted ladder. Oh, he's have to go back for it. Kev is back in catch up as they go through the barn doors into the small corkscrew. Asus actually goes through that really, really quickly, even though he takes the wide line going around it. Super quick as he goes through there. Kev just bumps his head coming down the step ladder just after the start, which has just given our old Asus some time as he goes over the box. We're just going to watch Kev as he comes round and then over the box as well. HelloFresh into the box, out of the box. Oh, he had a little bump coming through, and again, round we go. Twisting round. In comes Asus into the barn doors. He's got plenty of space. Oh, smashes into a few gates, but again, he's got plenty of space. Again, a little bit wide going around there, but he does it so quick. He doesn't lose that much time. 2 minutes 56. FPV Kev comes in. 303. 303.27. That is a PB for Kev. Asus comes in 256. That's not a PB. It's a PB for Mouse Kev as well, though. We're still watching HelloFresh as he comes into the finish. Mihao is back. So if you can just go back in the pits, Mihao, you will be in the next race.
Pilots, race is now over.
Okay. We'll be able to confirm that now by just going to round 4.
That can.
Round 4. Let's load it in. Here we go. So it's a PB for Galaxy so far, PB for Mouse, brilliant time for Mouse, and a PB for Kev as well. So there we go, we've got Asus and Mouse now both on 22 points this event so far, super close. Galaxy is only 1 point behind Sammy, so super close between those two as well. Okay, let's go straight into round 5. I am trying to do it as quick as I can. Here we go. Ree in the red, Galaxy in the green, Sammy in the blue, Citrus in the white, Mouse in the yellow. Good luck to you all. Here we go.
Pilots.
Can we get any quicker for Mouse and Galaxy? They're both on PBs at the moment. No skill, Sammy, we are watching. Let's watch. Oh my lord, look at them fly. Going straight round. Mouse is in the mix. Keeping up with Ree and Galaxy. Sammy had a bit of a problem coming out of that box though. But again, Sammy is just super quick on straights. Super quick round things like the corkscrew. Look how tight Sammy is as he goes through that corkscrew. And he's already made up so much time as they go in through the vertical lace. There is Mouse chasing down Galaxy up through the ladder. But we are still watching Sammy as he goes down the twisted ladder. Let's open up the splits. I'm trying to see how Kev, not Kev, there we go. 44 seconds. Sammy comes in on 48 seconds. Kev, 50. Mouse, 52 seconds for her first lap. Citrus on 54. And they're going now through the barn doors. Who is closest in their racing? It does look like Mouse has had a bit of an issue going through there though, but Citrus has managed to make it back as he goes over into the corkscrew, chasing down by Mouse. Just in front we've got No School Sammy. That's causing a bit of a problem, isn't it? Some of that. Some of these gates are causing a bit of a problem, but they are old style gates. It's gates that we used to do 2 years ago, and I brought them back ready for the best of 5 because the best of 5, it is going to be the best of 5. You're going to have to be super cool heads coming through. Citrus is still being chased down though. Sammy is on 149 behind, but I don't believe they have missed gates. I think he's just having a few issues going through some of those gates, but I think it might be an issue with his controller because he did die, if you remember, a couple of races back in lap 2. Ree comes in on 207. In comes Galaxy down the twisted ladder. Round into the barn doors. I don't see anyone behind him. Oh, no, Ree. No, I don't see anyone behind him. Ree's already finished. In comes Galaxy. Oh, a few problems going through that hard right. 226 though. We're watching Citrus. He's going to be coming in 3rd place now on 205. Mouse being chased down by Sammy. Sammy's going to do it though. Mouse had to go back. Mouse 2. Oh, good lord. Citrus must have had a missed gate. So Sammy comes into 4th place. Look at Mouse though in 2nd place on 2:48. Not a PB, but still a quick time.
Pilots.
So Mihao, if you can be in the pits now, buddy, you'll be brought into this one. Hang on, I'm just double checking what I'm doing. Got to push a button. As you can notice, the points don't make any sense, which is why we're not paying attention to these points. We only take attention to the points that we have on the other screen. So if that confuses people, don't worry about those points. Currently, this is where the sit right now. Just waiting that Mihao should be in the pits, and it should bring him in. We're just waiting. He said he's back. But if Mihao is not in the pits... Oh, there he is. Mihao is back, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, hopefully he's going to do a little bit better on his time. So that's where we are at the moment from race 4. We're still going through race 5 at the moment. Just kick it off.
Pilots, 10 seconds.
Here we go. We're going to jump in with HelloFresh again. He always gets a really good fast start. And he does again. But he's a little bit wide as he goes round that, which Kev and Asus capitalise in. Mihao just behind, but he's still keeping up as he goes through the candy canes into the box, back out of the box. I'm going to jump in just with Asus as he comes round. It's a little bit close to the camera on that one, as you can see, but he is keeping it nice and clean as he goes round into the laces. And we've got Kev just behind. But we are still watching Asus as he goes up the ladder. But he's got some space because I don't see Kev at all. There's Kev also going through the laces. And Mihao as well. Mihao's taking it nice and steady. Asus comes in. Let's open up the splits. 57 seconds for Asus. It's going to be HelloFresh who comes in on 106, followed by Kev on 108. In comes Mihao on 114, which I do believe is one of his quickest laps. I can jump straight back in with Asus. He's got some space now. There's no one that close to him. How far? Kev is quite far behind, but he's chasing down HelloFresh at the moment, who is currently in second. As he goes through the corkscrew. Made a bit of a blunder of that one, but he's still... Oh, he's made a bit of a blunder. Don't get stuck. I think he got stuck into that one a little bit. He has to go back round. Kev capitalised on that. Mihao is not that far behind. Up the ladder. We're in with HelloFresh still, but Asus, as you can see, he's got a good 8 seconds ahead. We'll see how far ahead he is after this split. But Kev is going to take second place. In he comes. So what's that, 9 seconds? HelloFresh comes in 4 seconds just behind Kev. Mihao just coming around the small corkscrew. Hard left into the start finish. Less than 15 seconds. Doing well, I reckon. Doing well. Asus, though, he's got some space. But it looks like HelloFresh has caught up with FPV Kev. HelloFresh isn't that fast on corkscrews, but he is on pretty much everything else. Nicely into the laces. Into the ladders. You can see already he's catching up with FPV Kev as they go down the split. The split. Down the twisted ladder. It's not my fault. I'm old and tired. Asus, 2 minutes 56. Kev's going to be coming in on 3:12. HelloFresh, straight round, hard left, 3:18. Mihao coming down the twisted ladder. Difficult, the twisted ladder. It might look easy, but it isn't. In through the barn doors. Oh, did he miss that one? He has to go back for it. Nightmare, the barn doors as well. Straight round the corkscrew. It's the mini corkscrew. Hard left. 3:42.
Pilots, race is now over.
Race is over. With the old points after round 5. There we go. So it is a PB for HelloFresh and Mihao on that round. Not for anybody else, but those two, they are getting quicker in round 5. That is what we like to see. That is what this is all about. Getting quicker, getting quicker. We can see in the points though, Mouse now on 30, Asus on 29, FBB Kev on 23. There's a starting to pull away a little bit. But Mouse is only 2 points away from Citrus as we join round 6. But well done to HelloFresh and Mihao for getting PBs. Let's see if we can get some more before tonight is over. Okay, let's go back to
Pilots, 10 seconds.
we are jumping in with Galaxy. He's in stable mode, so not acro, but he's got a high angle on his camera. Straight off. Just see Mouse in front, Sammy in front, Ree in front. Slotting his way through the trees, into the box, out of the box. Straight round the trees. Twisted doors. Don't know what to call them. Twisted doors. Over the corkscrew. Mouse you can see as well. Citrus is in the mix. Straight down. Oh, he has a bit of a boo-boo as he goes through the I can't remember what they're called. Oh my god. Ladder. Barn doors. See, I remember barn doors. I like the barn doors. A lot of people don't. Corkscrew. I remember the name of the corkscrew. Straight round. Let's look at the splits. Ree 43 seconds. Galaxy 48. 51 for no skills Sammy. Citrus on 55. Mouse on 58. We're going to pull out and just take a look at these. Here's Citrus as it goes into the box, out of the box. I'm just looking to see where Mouse is. Mouse is just entering the box as well. There's a little bit of space. Let's just find out where Sammy is. Sammy's just overtaken Galaxy as he goes up the ladder, but Galaxy's just taken it back. I think No Skill Sammy is having real issues with his controller today. That's all I can think of. Galaxy comes in to take his last lap. He's in second place at the moment though. Citrus is going to jump into third by the looks of it. And he does. There's Mouse just coming in through the lace up the ladder. Ree about to lap her though. As she goes down the twisted gate. Sammy comes in really late, but we know he's having problems with his controller. But I'm not sure, but I'm guessing it's his controller because he's usually super quick. Mouse comes in to do her final lap. Everyone's got some space. Ree has completed it. Let's jump in with Galaxy as he comes in to take his final hard left. And he comes into first place, which means Galaxy also had a missed gate. Not Galaxy, Ree had a missed gate as well. Citrus now also coming through the corkscrew. Straight round. He jumps into third place because of Sammy. And Mouse will do the same. Because I'm pretty sure she can do it in less than 10 minutes. As she comes through. We're going to jump in and just watch Mouse as she goes through the lace. Down the twisted ladder. Nice lines. Oh, I say that. And then she just bumps into the side. Through the barn doors. Into the final corkscrew. Nice and tight in stable mode. Straight in. 3 minutes 13. Not a quick lap for Mouse.
Pilots, race is now over.
Okay, let's bring in heat number 2. Asus, Kev, HelloFresh, and Mihao. They both got PBs. Can they improve on it? Let's find out. Here we go.
Pilots, 10 seconds.
In with HelloFresh. Great start from HelloFresh. If he can come round clean. In fact, we're going to jump in with HelloFresh. jumping at the splits as well. Into the corkscrew. FPV Kev is there. Asus does it in 56 seconds though. Hellifish on 101. Just behind is Kev, who's now in chase mode. We'll just wait to see where Mihao is. I would have thought I'd have seen him by now. Did he even start? I thought he did start. Oh, there we go. 120. He might have had actually a missed lap because a missed gate, because I'm not quite sure he was that far behind. We've got FPV Kev now in through the twisted doors into the laces. Hellafresh is in chase mode, but there is a bit of space between the three of them now. In comes Asus to start his final lap as he goes through this start. Final lap. Kev's going to jump into second as he comes through. Hellafresh is caught up though. He's not that far behind now, Hellafresh. If he can keep it tidy. In comes Mihao as he comes back down the twisted ladder. Bit of a problem going through that hard left. In through the barn doors. There's Hellafresh going for the corkscrew. He's not that quick for the corkscrew, but he is quicker than usual. And now FPV Kev has caught up with Asus as they go through the twisted ladder and back into the barn doors. Unless Asus makes a mistake though, he's going to get it into first place, and he does. Followed by Kev. 258, only a couple of seconds off. Mihao going over the box. Hellafresh 303. Let's jump in with Mihao. Into the lace. Up the ladder. Straight over to the twisted ladder. Hard left. Into the barn doors. Super hard right. Hard right again. Up. Over. Over again. Doing well. And 3 minutes 49. Hellafresh has got another PB, I think, by the looks of it.
Pilots, race is now over.
But we will find out. That is race 6, 2 more races to go. There we go. It is a PB for Asus. Kev. Hellafresh as well. Which has now put Asus back up into 36 points. Mouse down into 34 points. Kevin to 29 points. Super fast from Asus on that one. And Sammy goes down the bottom. That's where all the points are coming from. Okay, let's go into round 7. Heat 1. But well done to Hellafresh for a PB, and Kev and Asus. That's what we like to see. PBs all the way. There we go.
Pilots, 10 seconds.
I'm going to start off with Mouse this time. Right on Ree's tail. Brilliant start from Mouse already. Into the box. Oh! Slight issue getting out of the box. Which is funny because she actually likes climbing into boxes. Although she just tends to fall out of them, to be fair. Jump in with Ray. As he goes up the ladder, you can just see Galaxy just behind, right on his tail. Hard left into the barn doors. Into the final corkscrew. Galaxy is just behind. Just a couple of seconds behind. In comes Sammy. And Citrus has actually just jumped the gun a little bit. Mouse on 56. There is Ree now going through the twisted doors. In through the laces. He has got some space now. But you do have Citrus, Galaxy and Sammy grouped together. Galaxy's got it if he can just hold it together. Citrus has just taken Sammy as they go down through the twisted ladder. Straight through. How is this going to change? Ree's already on his final lap. Citrus takes it. Galaxy in third at the moment. Citrus is on fire as he comes through this one. He is tuned in as they go through the twisted ladders. Twisted doors. Back into the corkscrew. Citrus super tight going through there as he goes up through the twisted doors. Into the lace. Galaxy now in catch up. You can just see Mouse there just behind. Reed does it on 210. I think it's going to be Citrus who takes it, and he does second place, 220. Galaxy coming through, 227. In comes Sammy. Straight through. 255, but I think he went through the wrong gate on that one. Mouse, 255.
Pilots, race is now over.
Okay, let's do the last heat for round 7. Asus, Kev, Hellafresh, and Mihao.
10 seconds.
We're going to start off with Mihao. Let's jump in with Mihao as he starts. Straight through. This is the first race that Mihao has ever done, by the way, so he is doing super well. He is getting quicker. He's getting more confident with the track as well. He is definitely an acro. The angle on his camera isn't particularly steep, so he's not going to get that much speed, but he is doing it clean. Down through the lace. Let's open up the splits. And then let's just see where we are. We do have Asus again leading. Closely followed by Kev. Closely followed by Hellafresh. 57 seconds for Asus. Kev comes in on 101. Hellafresh comes in on 106. Mihao's going to be about, what, 115? Oh, 131. He's got a missed gate. Mihao must have a missed gate. He certainly wasn't 25 seconds behind Hellafresh. Back in with Asus as he comes down the vertical lace. Being chased down by Kev as they go into the ladder. Now there's some space between Hellafresh and Kev. Down the twisted ladder. Over comes... Kev just hits the twisted ladder on his way down. Hellafresh has managed to make some time up. He's back in it as they go through the barn doors. Super tight for Hellafresh. In for the corkscrew. Oh, Hellafresh got a missed gate. You had to go back to it. I thought he did have, but sometimes when you're Camera's a little bit far away, it's hard to tell. In comes HelloFresh, Meow, in through the barn doors. Kev, you can just see coming out the box on the background. But Asus is already in the laces. Asus is already in the laces. Should be a rhymer. In comes Meow to take his start his final lap as well. Kev has just gone through the corkscrew. There's plenty of space between the two of them now. In through the final corkscrew for Asus. 252. Watching Kev now as he comes through. He's going to get the extra points though because Mouse was on 255 I think, or 256. Kev on 307. HelloFresh is just coming over now into the Twisted Ladder. Meow just going into the laces. Kev lost a bit of time going through those barn doors before. Here he goes, hard right. 331. I don't think he was that far behind. Not 20 odd seconds. I'm not sure if he's got a missed gate. We'll find out when we see Meow come through. Unless of course he missed a gate as well. Hard right. 407. Yeah, I think there might be a couple of missed gates there. Again, we don't know until the end.
Pilots, race is now over.
Okay, let's see where we are with the points after race 7. Okay, Citrus got a PB on 2 minutes 20. Asus got a PB on 2 minutes 52. But Mouse did it in 2:47. I thought it was 2:57. Sorry, yeah, I thought it was 2:57. So she did really well. What's the way looking at the points? 41 points now for Mouse, 42 for Asus. She's put some back. Here we go though. Final race of the night. One more round to go to improve. Absolutely right, Ree. Sammy? Where's Sammy gone? Sammy has either crashed or he's had a bit of an issue because he's not in and he's not online. So I don't know if it's an internet problem. Not sure. But anyway, here we go. Oh no, he's in. Sorry, Sammy. My bad. He's there. Okay, there we go then. Final race of the night. Let's kick it off.
Pilots, 10 seconds.
Jump in with Sammy. Off we go. Good luck. Now it's time to get the PBs. PBs for the final round. Off we go. Straight through. Into the steps. Into the trees. Straight into the box. Re-leading at the moment. Just behind you can see Citrus. Round the twisted doors. Into the corkscrew. Nicely done round there. Nice and tight. Into the twisted door again. Oh, he's missed the candy cane at the top though. Into the laces. Open up the splits. Straight over. I thought he had a missed gate there. I'm not sure if he went through that one, but it's difficult to tell. He's an acro. He might have slid through it and I just didn't know. Citrus on 121. No, he did have a missed gate. It is, I'm just trying to find out. Oh, a little twist there from Sammy as he was going through the long straight. I think he's going to have some more He's going through the gates the wrong way. I don't know if he knows this. But it looks like he's going through the gates the wrong way. So he's going to be... it's going to be confusing. Okay, let's check in with Ree as he comes through the twisted door. Straight into the lace. 103. Mouse comes in on 103. 134 for Galaxy on his final lap. .204 for Ree. I think his fastest is 203. In comes Galaxy. Having a few issues through that corkscrew, but there we go. 221. In comes Citrus. In for the barn doors. Through the corkscrew. Straight round. 2 minutes 34. Sammy comes in at 8:53, but I think he was having issues with the track. He did say that he wasn't having an issue with his controller. He just kept crashing on the track. Oh, bollocks! Oh, hell, fresh. Thank you for telling me. Sorry, viewers. Thank you, HelloFresh, for telling me, dude. It's over now, though. Although we are still watching Mouse. So we'll jump in with Mouse as she comes down the twisted ladder. Hard left, hard right through the barn doors. Through the corkscrew. Hard right. And finito. I forgot. And she jumps into 4th place. Not a very quick time. A very slow time for Mouse, actually. 3 minutes 32. So people can capitalize on this in the next heat if they want to try and take the points.
Pilots, race is now over.
It's always difficult though for Mouse when she hasn't got anyone to race with. I think it is for everyone. If you can race with a partner, then you're always going to push yourself that little bit more. So... Hey brother, switch back to the race. Yeah, sorry, Bunky. Do you know what? I didn't see that until you just messaged me. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I screwed up on that one. Okay, so this is the last one then. We've got Asus, Kev, HelloFresh, and Mihao. Yeah, I'm just old and tired. I apologise. You don't want to see just the stats. I thought I changed it back. I feel so stupid now. Right, okay, let's start this one off. Here we go.
Pilots, 10 seconds.
Off they go. Mihao got off a little bit late. You only get a 2-second penalty if you go off too early. But we're in with watching FPV Kev through the cameras at the moment as he's spinning around. He's currently leading, but Asus is right behind him as it goes in the box, out the box. They're both together now as they come up. They both need to make a good time to try and get the points. Kev has to go back. Did he miss the gate? He missed one of the gates. He's had to go back. But again, worth doing, otherwise you get a 15-second penalty. No one wants that. Asus has got some room now though, but we do have HelloFresh in second. Oh, Kev made a bump as well. Mihao is still in 3rd place. Kev in 4th, but Kev has just took it back as they've gone through the laces. Asus has still got some space. Back up the ladder. Kev putting his foot down a little bit. Mihao keeping up though. Into the barn doors. Splits 101 for Asus. HelloFresh does it in 107. Kev comes in on 112. Mihao comes in on 117. Not that much in it. A couple of mistakes and they will still have a chance to get more points. In comes Asus as he goes into the corkscrew. I I don't see FPV Kev though. Where is Kev? Let's jump to Kev now. He's just gone over the box into the corkscrew. He's chasing down HelloFresh now. Can HelloFresh beat him on this one? HelloFresh just has to keep it clean as he's gone into the lasers. Kev also in the lasers as well. You can just see just behind Mihao as he's about to enter the lasers himself. Kev's taking it back though as he goes into the twisted gate, twisted ladder. Into the barn doors. HelloFresh is a little bit further behind, but not too far. Straight round in the corkscrew. Final lap. Asus has got some space. It's down to HelloFresh now if he can try and catch back up with FPV Kev. In the box, out the box. Down the twisted doors, or twisted open door, over the box. Mihao now just coming round into the box as well. Oh, HelloFresh just having a bump going through the corkscrew. Normally corkscrews for me are usually 3. I don't usually like 4. But I didn't know where else to put a gate. So again, I'll try and do each sector. I try and make it a 4. Asus does it in 2 minutes 59. I think Mouse did it in 3:30, so I think she's not going to get the points on this one. 3:14 for FPV Kev. HelloFresh jumps in on 3:20. Mihao coming in as well. Ooh, a little bit wide on those barn doors. Straight round through the mini corkscrew. Hard left. 3:40. Quicker than his last round.
Pilot,
Which matters.
race is now over.
The race is over. Okay, we can jump over now. They are irrelevant. We can jump into this one and we can find out the points for this event. PB for Ri. I thought he got a 2:03, but he didn't. So he's got a PB, and Mihao also has a PB on 3 minutes 40. So well done to Mihao and for Ri. That is the fastest time you've done in the whole event, which is absolutely fan-dabby-dozy. Okay, we're going to find out now where we stand. I don't think it's going to make any difference to these at all. Actually, I forgot what the points were. Let's just have a look. Asus got him on 49. Sammy 49 as well. Kev 39. HelloFresh 28. Mihao on 14. Okay, let's just quickly log into the stats. And what we want to do is 2 things. We've got to quickly just do this one. And then we can get the final points. There we go. This is all the standings as it is right now on how they did each round, which is great, but we've got more to see on that. And we just need to quickly do the same here. This one takes a little bit longer. So just while we're looking at this, we can see there 78 points for Ri, 69 for Galaxy, 57 for No Skill Sammy. Sorry, 49, that's what I'm saying. 57 for Citrus. 49 for Asus and No Skull Sammy, Mouse on 45, Kev on 39, HelloFresh on 28, and Mihao again on 14. I believe this is still doing it. This is still doing its thing. It's got a lot to do at the moment because obviously we have upped it. Don't know what any of that means. It could be the fact that it hasn't. Have I done everything? Yeah, everything is completed, so it should do it. Sometimes it's a little bit slow, so there is a chance. Well, it says it's done it, so let's find out. We can have a look now on the race grid. It should be there. If it gives me lots of errors, it means it hasn't downloaded properly. There we go. So again, this is all the points that we had. 49 for Sammy and Asus. These are each of the points that's associated as you go down. Very interesting, but we want to see the event graph. That's what we want to see. Let's have a look at consistencies as we go over. So green, I know instantly is going to be Sammy. It actually goes off the chart a couple of times. But this is the consistency for each race and over the races with their times. Again, very consistent. Green Galaxy, pretty consistent. Blue Asus, also consistent as well. Who has HelloFresh, reasonably consistent as well. He is obviously started off a little bit slow, but started getting quicker towards the end. Mouse, a bit wavy for Mouse on that one. Citrus is in the red. Citrus, that's a bit wavy as well. But as again, what we're looking for is for these to go down towards the end of the race, because it just means that everyone's getting quicker as they move on. So that's quite interesting. What else can we look at? Oh, we've got to look at the totals as well. So now that's all downloaded, we can look at the totals. And, oh, wrong button. There we go. Okay, so these are where we are with the points at the moment. Ree's got 160, Galaxy 141, No Skill Sammy on 133, Mouse on 104, Kev on 902, Citrus on 80. Asus has jumped in already up to 28 points. And down the block we've got Mihao, but this was his first event. So even though that these are league events, anyone can join at any time. Absolutely no problem. If you just want to join and fly for fun or fly for competition, obviously there are rules in place if you just fly for fun, but you can still take part. Absolutely no problem whatsoever. Right, race graph. What I want to look at here very quickly is race 1 and then race 8. So if you remember me telling you sectors, each sector was a different color, 12 gates per sector. This is basically how they did over them. So it is from the start to gate 13. That's the time that they did it in. Gate 13 to gate 26. And then gate 26 to gate 29, which is the finish. So gate 29 is also the finish time. It's just named it differently on that one, but they're the same. So you can just see how they go through the sectors. So this one was race 1. How they're going through the sectors, how quick they are. And that was through the different colours. So that was the red section. I think it was the green. Then it was the blue. And then we finished on the yellow, I think. So that's the actual sectors. So that's race 1. Let's just jump in now to race 4, halfway through. See the difference. Not much different in the curve. Same sort of curve, which meant everyone was going through each sector reasonably the same sort of time. Actually, that's lap 1. And then lap 2. I forgot about this, but should know really, shouldn't I? As I created it. And then lap 3. So there we go. Bit of a heat on that one for lap 3 for green, which was HelloFresh. But you get the idea of how people are doing through each lap. And then we're going to look at lap 8, because what we're going to see is improvements. Let's just quickly jump to race 1 again and just move down. And then just looking for consistency over laps. This is through each lap. So the third lap was all over the place from race 1. Not quite as clean on that one. And then we're going to jump to the final one, which is race 8. Load that one in. And hopefully we're going to see slightly smoother curves, but we don't. Interesting, isn't it? Through each lap, how they get on with it. Thanks, Kev. Cheers, buddy. Glad you enjoyed it. It was a little bit difficult, but went a bit old school. But Galaxy remembers old school. There's lap 2. There's a bit over the place with lap 2. And then there we are again with lap 3. And you can see the consistency with Ree. Ree's always a good one for consistency. So is Kev. Sorry, Galaxy. Well, Kev as well, but Galaxy as well. Nice curve going over. Again, nice curve going over for Galaxy and Kev. So they try to go over each sector quite well. And then we got the new pilot graph, which is what I showed you earlier in the old stream when we started, because this is a new one. We're going to start with Ree actually, and we're going to load it. And then what this basically will show you is each lap. It's back to front. Obviously, I've got to change this, but even though it's back to front, it's each lap. So lap 1, lap 2, lap 3. And what we're looking for is as he passes through each gate, where is he through the laps. So lap 3 on gate 20 was on 14 seconds. Lap 20. And then where are we? Lap 20. A little bit higher on lap 20 as he goes through, but still consistent as he goes through the lines, which is really interesting. So this is what we're looking for. I feel it all depends on how you do on the first lap, on how consistent. Yeah, it does. Yeah, if you can get a good line, because that's what it is. It's lines. If you can get a good line on the first lap, and you can follow that each time, then great. I'm not quite sure what happened here. I think these might be missed gates, because I know that you had a few missed gates. This was on race 6, so that's quite an interesting one, because you get 15 seconds on a missed gate. So yeah, reasonably consistent. Errors. So errors is an interesting one. He could have made up 18 seconds. So what we're looking at here is out of the 24 gates, so 8 rounds, 3 laps. That means that you pass a gate through the whole race, or through the whole event. No, yeah, through the whole event, 24 times. And this basically captures what your average is to go through that gate. So turn 14, he was a little bit late because his average, he does it in 1 second. But on this particular occasion, on round 1, lap 1, he did it in 2. So he's lost 1.2 seconds. And then from round 1, basically you can work out how much he lost through each round as it works out. This is kind of a new table. So it was only got round 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, okay, he's got one on every round, basically. No, he isn't. Round 8, he did brilliantly. There's nothing on round 8, so he did well on round 8. In fact, it was his fastest time, wasn't it, round 8? So that basically tells you. And then you can do this for any pilot. And that's his consistency over the races, finishing times, pretty smooth. And then you can just basically load any pilot that took part. So go with HelloFresh as he's on the stream. This is HelloFresh as he goes through. Race 1 was a bit jiggedy as he goes through each lap. That's lap 1, lap 2, lap 3. What we're looking for is all these lines to be the same sort of curve. Well, straight, actually, no curve at all. And it just shows consistency going through. I think I need to do a little bit more work on this one. But it does show you each gate that he's gone through and the time at which he went through it. Errors. So potential errors, he could have made up 145 seconds over the whole event, and it just tells you through the rounds which ones it is. Now the idea of this is not to show people up. The idea of this is now you can go back on the track, look at gates 17, 33, 43, the finish, because remember he had a bit of a bump going through the finish, gate 12, gate 13, and then what I'm going to add in this is a sector, so you can actually go back to the track and the sector, look at what you did and see how you can improve. That's the whole point of doing these breakdowns, so you can actually see what your average is going through the gate and how well you did. Okay, this is a little bit mixed up actually. We need to, I might need to double check this particular one, but generally it's working out what the average is. So out of 24 laps, he went through gate 22. So from gate 21 to 22, he did in 2 seconds. On this particular occasion, he did it in 4 seconds, and that's basically what it says. So it's quite interesting. But I'm hoping it's basically the idea is that because we're giving you the gates and we're going to start giving you the sectors as well, you'll be able to go back to the track, because the track's always open now, go back into it and basically try and improve. And we're going to do the same again with obstacles as well. And the idea of that is that when new tracks come in, the obstacles will be the same. If I do a corkscrew and it's 3 gates, then you'll be able to improve by doing a corkscrew in 3 gates quicker than what you were before, because you've gone back and practiced it. And that's the whole point of the chart, is to see spikes in it, but also to see how you can improve. And there we go again with this consistency. So there we go. There is the stats for this particular race. And as I say, this is in beta at the moment, so it is going to improve as we get on. And the link is on our Discord and also on our Facebook, MDR Tiny Whoop Go group on Facebook. And Discord you can go to by going to discord.mrlaserlegs.com. So this is round 18. We've got one more round of this league, which is next Sunday. And then on the following week, April the 7th, we start our new league. Oh, well, it's not a league, our new series, best of 5. And you can get more information on that from our website by going to mrlaserlegs.co. No, it isn't. It's mrlaserlegs.com. mrlaserlegs.com. You can find out all about the best of 5, which is a new series. So it's over 5 weeks, 5 events, different tracks, and you get Amazon vouchers if you come first, second, or third through the series. That's it from me. Let's bring in the folks.
Oh no, just 11,000.
Yeah, it's
How do we find the track tonight then, folks?
lovely. Yes.
The caught quite a few people out
I would recommend.
with the Miss Gates, but several of those.
I had a record-breaking 1 missed gate.
That's brilliant. Yes. Yeah, I think you're the only one that just got the 1. But again, that's not something that's on the stats yet, but it will be. But I'm glad you enjoyed it. No real difference to the league, as we knew that anyway. It's pretty much solid, locked in now. We've got 1 more left, which is next week. And then that'll be the Winter League 2023-2024 completed. And then we move on.
Rises in there.
Perfect time as spring is around the corner.
Yeah. I was yesterday first time flying 5-inch
Oh, nice.
this season.
Did you do well?
Get like 5-inch
That
pumping
tune is
running.
horrible.
Horrible.
Obscure brain. I have this obscure brain.
Thank you, Hellofash, and you, mate. Have a good night as well. That is it for me because it's 10 o'clock. But thank you guys for taking part. And hopefully we'll see you next Sunday for a brand new track.
Everyone, good racing tonight, and I'll see you next week.
Yeah, we'll do, buddy.
Yeah.
Excellent. Take care. Thank you, guys. Stay safe.
See you later.
Cheers, mate.
See you later.
And for me and Mouse, that is it. You can say goodbye. Mouse doesn't want to talk. Sure, she ever does. See, you talked. Yay. Right, that is it for me. Thank you very much, Bunky. We'll be live again next week. Same time, same place. Different track. But it'll be the final of this particular league before we move on to the next series. Again, if you want to take part, Tiny Whoop Go, you can go play by going to tinywhoopgo.com. Get a 2-week trial. And then it's about £12, I think it is, to buy it if you like it. But always try before you buy. And then come and join us, because you'll always be welcome. Asus is doing better. He is actually getting quicker pretty much every race. And he's a bit of a contender for our old Mouse as well, which is someone else to race. And FPV Kev as well. So excellent. Well, it's love to have you. Thank you for watching. But that is it for me and Mouse. Whatever you do, have a great week. And we will catch you again soon. Until then, stay safe.